you guys, it's Eugenia. As you guys may or may not know, as well as just being the queen of twerking, I am just also the queen of prank calling, and I decided I would make a video for you guys teaching you guys how to prank call. So here are some tips on how to prank call. So first of all, get yourself a phone. I have a phone right here. It's an iPhone with Jack Skellington on it. Perfect decision. I'm gonna show you guys another tip. You're always gonna want to dial this so people can't get your number. Let's say you're calling random numbers or something like that, which I tend to do a lot. You're not gonna want random people to have your number. What if that person is somebody who's gonna come to your house and steal your dog or something? I'm pretty sure you don't want that person to track you down. So you dial *67, and that way nobody will get your number. Can't laugh no matter how ridiculous what you were saying is. You cannot laugh no matter what. So you want to stay in character the whole time. So let's say you pick a character you're calling. Like let's say you're calling someone and you call and you say that you're their Asian grandmother. Like I could call someone right now and be like, hello, this is your Asian grandmother. I am calling to see how you are. I have not seen you in so long. When you gonna come visit me in China? I miss you so much, grandmother. I also would really recommend that you guys never call 911 or the police or anything like that, because chances are you could get in huge trouble and then you could go to jail, and I don't know what could happen, but I'm sure there could be really bad consequences. So I really recommend that you don't do that. Try to be very, very convincing here. If I call and I'm like, hello, this is the sex shop calling, and I'm calling to let you know that we just sent out your order and we wanted to make sure that there was no specific time frame that you needed your items by for when your SpongeBob sex items come, or your sex pills, or whatever sexual items you want them to have. If you're calling somebody and you're telling them something like, why did you rape my turtle? You need to be very serious the entire time and be very convincing. You need to sound serious there. If you're calling to be like, hi, this is Dora the Explorer and I'm ready to go on an adventure. Do you know how to get to the mountain? Alright, you have to say map. Say map. Say map. Louder. And then you need to go along with that. You need to be so serious. If that person says map, you need to pretend you are the map. So you need to start turning your voice into the map. So you need to go, there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know, on the map. On the map, on the map, if there's a place you gotta get, I can get you there, I bet, on the map. On the map, 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 on the map. You need to go along with all those characters. Swiper comes along, you'd be like, swiping, no swiping. Cannot forget, no breaking character here. If you're the Asian grandmother, then let's be like, hello. Gonna do that. Alright you guys, so those are a couple of ways that you can prank call like a pro. So I hope that these tips helped you guys and that you guys start prank calling, being all mature and all that. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really helps me out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet, because I upload videos every single Monday, and then you can see a new video from me every single Monday. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye!